since broken its back.
We're actually really good at no slurs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm rude.
Except for against the Irish.
But in like a charming way.
Right.
But I'm rude, but I can talk my way out of it.
We had
just give me a couple seconds.
and our podcast had Brian Green as a guest, and then it was like, you can say whatever you want, but no slurs.
And he was like I was gonna say slurs. And then, cause we read these old Choose Your Own Adventure books, and sometimes they're a little racist. And so,
it's the name of a real place that needs to change its name.
Right. So then you're like, everything. He's like, that's a slur, that's a slur, that's a slur. Right? and you're like, why did I even say that? Why would I think that he would say something? But, you could swear. You can,
Okay.
Yeah, just
well, that's because when I was working over the contract that I
There's no children in the chat?
Or take a look at.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the chat, say hello. If you're not, just say
let's not talk about that.
Goodbye.
Yep. Because we're alive right now, so
we're alive.
I'm gonna put the curtain back in front, and now I'm floating ahead with fire coming out of its sides.
Guy saved it.
Like a wizard.
Like a wizard, if you will. All hail Oz,
Yeah.
great and powerful.
7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here and you want to watch Nodice, it's going to happen in 7 minutes.
7.
Thank you,
7 ways we could spend all these minutes.
1.
2 minutes.
2.
Doing it again.
3.
Doing it well.
4.
Doing it.
I'm tired now.
7.
3 times.
Oh yeah, do we warm up on mic too?
No.
No,
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
speaking of Brian Green, I spent too much time with Brian Green to ever give a shit about improv warm-ups.
Yeah.
He will not do it ever. And then I started doing that because I would be angry. And then I was like, wait, this is way better. I always feel loose.
See, I just sing in the car before I get anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I don't talk to anybody all day, so I just need to be able to speak clearly and then just be able to think. Then I'm fine.
Yeah. One of those lonely burger eats in your car alone. Anybody ever do that? Am I the only person who's done that?
Hey, I did that, remember we caught each other doing that on the way in here?
Yeah.
We both got out of the car and I was like, I gotta be honest, I was eating a Whopper in the car.
And I moved a Whopper bag out of my car to get out.
It was impeding your exit to the car.
Damn Whopper, get this out of the way.
I was eating my Sadness burger in the car in the dark. Because I don't want anybody to see me eat a Whopper.
You're underneath the street light, but you have to move it just so nobody
That's
can
me.
see.
Yeah. Tequila Mockingbird 88, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get started in just about 5 minutes. Make yourself at home. Grab a drink or a soda.
Yeah,
Or remove that.
Technically a drink, I guess, as well, yeah? Yeah. But when people say, do you want a drink, they mean, would you like an alcohol?
Yes.
Right?
Yep. They do.
Would you like an alcohol? I'll have one alcohol, please.
I think we need to reclaim a drink for water.
I think so, too.
It's a little unhealthy that drinking is just alcohol.
Is it? That's, I mean, because I know we grow up in Wisconsin, we're alive in Wisconsin, we're kind of generally poisoned by alcoholism as a state.
Just by
right?
vapor, yeah.
I worry sometimes if it's just because of like my regionality. That when people say, do you want a drink? I go like, yes please, like Scotch rocks.
Yeah.
or
I think that's a
something.
universal thing.
Right. Okay, cool.
But then you're like, would you like something to drink? And then you have to go, like, water, please.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the context.
Yeah, the earlier, the more likely it is you'll want an alcohol.
You know, walk into a daycare and they're like, can I get you something to drink? You're like, oh, yeah.
You're trying a little face.
How fresh is
I'm
it?
trying, but it's not working.
Special Mark Productions is here. It's your boy.
Oh,
It's your boy.
This
Your
is our
boy.
chat. You'll see it right hidden over there.
This is very.
They when the bar's at 6 a.m. and they're keeping them up until 4 a.m. at the DNC.
Oh my god.
They were trying to, and I hope they don't, because I used to be a server, and I still have friends in the industry.
Yeah.
And that's bad news.
That's how you quit a job.
That is bad news. I mean, they're
There's a lot
gonna,
of
folks
effort for something nobody's gonna
will think they're gonna make a lot of money,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Realistically, how busy are they going to
stay 2 hours later and deal with
and get off
idiots
and close the doors normally when they'd leave?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Please do this the whole time.
Yeah.
Does it look so?
Stacey's playing another character today. She's
Thumbie.
gonna play 2 characters.
Hi, I'm Liv. I never left.
Liv, did you get a haircut?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
She looks pretty good. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Jerome had lived tonight. She was very handsy.
But I gotta say, her performance,
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
thumbs up. And
It's hard
that's
to
all the
find
secret jokes. She really made a print.
Dude, let
Thanks
people
for
see that,
inviting me,
man.
guys.
Oh, I've blown many
Let people
a
know
sick
you're
cloud
sick. Let people know
pretending
you're
to be a
fucking sick.
dragon.
Right? Yeah.
An imprint would be better.
Can I fill this up somewhere quick?
Yeah, the bathroom or the sink where I showed
Which
you in
one's
the kitchen?
cleaner?
She thumbnailed
Probably
it.
the sink.
Yeah.
I think it's all
Yeah,
the
the
same.
sink.
Yeah.
People fart in that bathroom.
Yeah, a lot. I do.
When you think about it, every bathroom.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's filled with farts. I mean, that's all people are. I mean, we're just
Fart.
yeah, we're just big, wet skin sacks filled with farts. That's
Yeah,
all
we're
we are.
gross.
We're pretty gross.
Humans are gross.
Gross.
We do gross things.
Gross things. Gross things come out of us.
Yeah.
We put gross things in, and then
Yeah.
gross things comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Planet. It's just gross.
Yeah. People should be less self-conscious
You
about
think
their
there's
bodies
like
because
silicon
even the
based
hot
life
ones are
forms that have
gross.
like zero waste that just like look at the whole planet and be like, we could make contact, but those are gross poo people. And no.
No, let's get out of here.
And they were like just these beautiful crystal creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
right.
Just like shimmer and glide around.
And we're
They
like,
just,
you're cool.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to our planet.
You guys want to go buy some guns?
Yeah.
We all look like the mucus monster from the mucus.
Yeah, to them, yeah, we look like, yeah.
That's
the
just
mucus
what we are.
monster.
We're mucus people.
So we have 1 minute for me to get my shit together and figure out what's happening. That is not going to happen. Please feel free to just continue to fill time for me.
Sentient star that's just watching us.
Are these ever used for anything?
They are
No.
gross.
The initial plan was for them to trigger the flip,
Okay.
the coin flip.
You've seen Nodice live, right?
For like 5 whole episodes. No, like 5 minutes.
Nice.
I watched it for 5 minutes one time. I'm like,
That's
oh,
cool.
this is pretty great.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's
No,
a
we
thing.
I don't like to support my friends, so.
Look, we all have lives and priorities. Honestly, I was
You
just
don't want
talking
an
about this
audience filled
earlier.
with performers. You want an audience filled with strangers.
Yeah, honestly, true. Sometimes I worry that people are like,
Yeah.
does Dave, like hate me or something? It's like, no, I don't have time for anything.
I tried
barely-
wanted so
Really?
bad
'Cause I've been
to go
wondering
to,
about
like,
that for a
Robbie's
long time.
last
Yeah, I
show.
barely have time to
It's
wash
such
my
a
ass,
reviews,
much
I
less
just
come and see my
couldn't
friends.
Wow, you really should work on your time
That's the
management
only
skills.
thing I wanted to see.
Seems like a bigger problem.
Well, I gotta be honest, it's usually so long in between ass washes that it takes me like a day and a half to get it done,
You
you
just
know?
have to break out the
To
trowel.
wash your butt?
Yeah, so that's like the middle of Sunday by the time
See, what
I'm
you gotta get
totally
is one
get
of those water picks that you use to bust up tartar.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you
yeah.
just use a pressure washer.
Pressure, well, I need one of those for my house
Or-
and my ass.
Yeah, go in a car wash. but
You
no
need
one's
2
watching.
separate ones.
No,
Run
why?
on through.
The pressure washer's gonna wash itself, won't it? You get a flexible hose and you just point it backwards? Not
It's
in your
like
butt, but to clean the pressure
Die,
washer.
mate.
A Mitch Hedberg joke, like, I bet the inside of a bottle of a cleaning fluid is fucking clear.
Cleanest thing alive.
Use a bidet.
A friend of ours recently
Die,
got a
mate.
maid.
Yeah,
talking
you did.
about
And I have experienced it today, and I still don't know what to do with what you're supposed to do with your soggy butthole.
Your ass is still
Dab it
always
off.
wet still.
It's
Do you still wipe? You still gotta wipe?
Yeah, you gotta just dry
you gotta
off.
do something.
You gotta
You gotta have some
towel
like
off.
good toilet paper,
Yeah.
or else it's
What
just
do you
gonna
have?
stick
I
to
mean,
your
you
ass.
don't use toilet paper because then it's just gonna clump up on your wet butthole.
So then what? Do you
That's
have
why
a,
you go for the strongest.
You just have
and
a
the
butt
soft.
do you have a
towel.
butt towel?
I
Yeah,
gotta
you just have a butt towel
Yeah.
that everybody uses, and then we wonder why. You
Right.
know.
Then coronavirus
So
happened.
should I just dry my hands off?
No, wait, were you guys using the same butt towel? It's like, yeah. What? How else are you gonna deal with a communal bidet?
You
Location, Wuhan, China.
Market
I
district.
never figured out the 3 shells.
I just, as a, just so you guys know, I am a male. I like the idea of a bidet, but like my physiology precludes its constant use, right? I am not saying that a bidet wouldn't work, but it would cause the same issue that we're talking about now, right? You're just soggy.
Moisture.
Right?
chafing.
Yeah. As a male, with a kind of patchwork forest everywhere beneath his neckline. You know, there's wild creatures, roving bands all over me.
Encounter zones.
Fossils.
Yeah, like I am afraid that it would become some kind of like Chinese finger trap of wet butt hair. Anyway, I'd like to get the show started now.
Human beings
Continue
are
discussing
gross.
your body.
Do you shower? Like if you
I made it
had
very
like
clear.
before?
No, I do not do that.
Never had.
No,
I'm trying to save the environment.
Yeah, you tape your cheeks closed when you shower.
Everybody-
Yeah, we all do
doesn't
that.
everybody?
You know.
What kind of
the
tape, though?
ecosystem.
I really got to borrow more tape from you because you got the best
I
stuff.
got the best tape.
Well, because they put fluoride in the water now, that gets inside you, it'll corrupt your bodily fluids.
Thank
Yep.
you. That's Brian
Sure
Bayer
will.
playing Jack T. Ripper today.
The fact that he can come
Gentlemen,
up
you
with
can't
that.
fight in here. This is the war room.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David. Welcome to No Dice. I apologize in advance for everything I'm going to say and do. This is an improvised adventure role-playing game crudely based upon Dungeons and Dragons that happens every Monday right here at the Sexy Hacker Studio at 7:30 p.m. In the heart, the beating bosom of Oak Creek, Milwaukee.
You almost got a spit take on it.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy what we do, bookmark us now and check us out for the next couple weeks. I assure you, you'll like it more as we continue to descend into madness.
Yes, that's true.
Now, before we go any farther, I want to give a quick shout out to Chris Matthews. Congratulations on your retirement. We have outlived your program. Take that, hardball. Other than that, I think we should just kind of get started with what No Dice is. What is No Dice? What am I watching? I'm watching a weird guy in a square, a bunch of other people in squares. There's a robot. Doesn't make any sense. Look, okay. The robot's there. He's part of the overlay. I can't get rid of him. I don't have the Photoshop skills to do that, all right? So he's going to be there. He's got a question mark over him. My name's Dave. With us are some of the best and most fantastic improvisers here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and some of the best writers and comedians and overall funny people, and at least two people with beards much better than I will ever have. No Dice!
We both look at Brian.
Talking about it.
I thought I took care of that.
No Dice,
You got
though.
the preferred look.
No Dice, though, on the other hand, is an improvised adventure brought to you every week right here at the Sexy Hacker Studio, based on your suggestions right here in the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are paying attention, you have the power. Just like He-Man at the end of Masters of the Universe, you have the power to change our adventure for the better, for the worse, for the weirder, for the stranger, for the more vulgar, if you so choose. We literally do not give a shit. We will take it at this point. Last week, at the end of every show, I get two things: a location and an enemy to start our adventure this next week. This week's adventure is going to take place in Tommy Bartlett's robot world, deep in the throbbing bosom of the Wisconsin Dells. If you've ever been there, that's great. If you haven't, please just live a little. Seriously, it's so cool. You've never seen more LEDs and Nixie tubes in your life. The enemy this week is going to be a crudely made mini golf dinosaur. I don't remember specifically. I know we have it written down here somewhere, but someone suggested a specific mini golf dinosaur from a location in Wisconsin.
Johnson's Park Mini Golf.
Johnson's Park Mini Golf
On 76 in Good Hope.
on 76 in Good Hope. Dinosaur. Thank you,
Special mark
Special
remembers.
mark.
Can we call the dinosaur Big Johnson?
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
see-
many.
I didn't see any other name for it, so
Yeah.
I think Big Johnson would have to be the.
Okay, you got to think about it. I mean, really, T-Rex, king of the
Right.
lizards. It's not just because he killed everybody, all right? They got to be.
Oh, he's a master diplomat.
They got to be. No, I'm talking about these guys are swinging
Yeah.
more than just their tails, if you know what I'm saying.
He's talking about wieners.
Yeah.
Wieners.
I thought you just commanded respect.
Look, I need to explain what's happening. No Dice is going to be a normal Dungeons & Dragons, absolutely normal, completely average Dungeons & Dragons-esque show. with no dice. And how do you play Dungeons & Dragons or Dungeons & Dragons-like adventure without dice? Well, I'll explain. We have a coin.
So simple.
We have a coin. We just flip it. Anytime we want to see if something succeeds or fails, there's no gradation. There's no like, oh, you kind of picked the lock. There's only a success or failure in the cold black and white world of no dice. Ladies and gentlemen, take a second and revel in the glory that is the fate coin.
It's go time.
That's unusual.
That's a success, ladies and gentlemen. That means whatever was happening during our adventure at that point, it will happen better. The other side of the coin means that that thing that's happening will stop happening and perhaps be funny. Someone will fall on their butt or balls. And we all laugh like this. Ha ha ha. Is there something else I'm forgetting?
Fake coin.
I mean, you can't say
Jump
flip
from
for it.
them.
Yeah. Oh, if you're in the chat, if you're enjoying the show, if you're not enjoying the show, feel free to get in the chat and give us a reason why you want to see a flip. You can say, "Hey, flip for it. I want to see if Nick's character farts." And then maybe he flips, fails holding in that fart, and everyone around laughs, and then he falls down and lands on his butt or balls.
Yep.
Yeah. Or it's a succeed and he farts like he wanted to and everybody laughs.
Everyone's like, "Wow, what an impressive fart."
And so
Now
falls
you're
down
the
on his
king.
butt or balls.
Yeah, yeah. I think you understand.
Fart like you want.
I think you understand what I'm getting at.
Words
It's a
to
show
live by.
about butts and
It's
balls.
all about body
butts, wieners, and
functions
balls.
today.
Fart. Fart like no one's smelling.
Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado,
Special Mark.
thank you, Special Mark. I love you so very much. Without any further ado, without any further ado, I will now begin. I will begin
It is
to.
our duty to begin the show.
Prepared for this.
I'm leaving.
You chimed right in. I didn't even have to ask you to do so.
All right.
What's going on, Dave?
Well, we're going to be in Tommy Bartlett's Robot World. We're going to be fighting a mini golf dinosaur named Big Johnson from Johnson's Park on 76th Street. But who are all these people sitting directly to your front and my left?
It'll be your left.
Yeah,
Yes.
my left. Well, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Well, all right,
That's
Nick.
all I got.
That's Nick, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
I'm Nick. You may know me from this show. Yeah.
Giving you like a
Hi,
fast.
my name is Thumby. Oh, he's big there. My name is Liv, and I've been gone for a while, but I will be back occasionally throughout this episode. And I'm Stacy.
And last but not least, our special guest this evening, the incredibly talented performer who I have watched grow from a neophyte improviser to quite the professional. I have been talking you up. Let's give it up for Luke Summers, everybody. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Luke Summers, and I'm here. I'm honored to be here and happy to be the least funny in the room, probably.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. Thumby's kind of a bore.
Okay, Thummy.
Yeah,
Is it Thummy or Thumby?
I like
It's Thumby.
Thumby, like Gumby.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
Gumby.
Howdy, Luke. Hi, Special Mark. Be your moderator.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No,
Special
he's
Mark's
our
just-
biggest fan.
Special Mark
Gotta go
should be
crown.
our moderator. We should mod him, shouldn't we?
Give him something.
Yeah. Special
Feel like
Mark,
you
I'm
got that
gonna.
off track.
I'm gonna get you a moderator position pretty soon. I'm gonna make sure that you can kick people out if you don't like them.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Special Mark.
Last but not least, I want to
Mark
give.
Productions. Special.
Last but not least, I do want to give a quick shout out to a person whose fantastic fingers grace us every week with tunes, and who is, if you're looking closely enough, actually a disembodied head in a jar. That is our bard, Brian Bard, everyone. Let's give him a round of applause.
Hello. I don't know why I'm in like steel guitar mode, but that's where we are.
It's good. It's breezy.
Robot world.
It's
Yeah,
breezy.
you said like robot.
Nothing says robots like.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I think we should just kind of start collecting what we need to begin our adventure.
Yes.
Once again, our adventure takes place in Tommy Bartlett's robot world in Wisconsin Dells, and our enemy is going to be a mini golf dinosaur named Big Johnson from Johnson's Park on 76th Street. Tequila Mockingbird, keep at it. You're going to get yourself a moderator position 2 at this rate. I knight you, Tequila Mockingbird.
Rise, sir, madam, or dame.
Rise with the ability to ban someone for 30 minutes if they're a dick.
Give the bad hammer. Well.
And the one thing that I usually like to do to kind of get our adventure started is I give our players something that binds them together. And then they each will get something from you in the chat right now that will make each of their characters unique and special. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought about it for a very, very long time, relatively speaking, so 2-3 minutes maybe. I have come to the unerring decision that all our player characters tonight are going to be the first robots on the front lines for the robot uprising.
Perfect.
That begin at Tommy Bartlett's robot world. Let's be honest, okay? If Skynet was going to be a thing, it would probably start not in some military bunker, but it would start at Tommy Bartlett's robot world, where
Great.
those robots have been laughed at, had gum stuck to them.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Their powers are turned on and off. Weird children just drooling. No, it's bad for my circuits. No. Yeah.
Ice
All right?
cream.
Ice cream everywhere. So, you are all going to be the initial foot soldiers for a robot uprising, okay? You're all going to be the first strike unit, whatever, however you want to paint yourself, but you are going to be a robot revolutionary, okay? So that is going to be the thing that brings you all together. If you want, you can decide if you want to be part of a unit or a team, or you guys were all made in the same factory in Taiwan or something. But now is the point where each of you will get something special from the chat that will make your robot unique.
I got it.
Go for it.
So, my robot has some special, like, eye powers.
Okay.
What can I do with my robot eyes? Something special that I can do. Yeah. What's my special robot eye powers?
So what is Stacy's special robot eye powers? Stacy's robot eyes have some kind of special ability. Speak and spell? Okay. Sure. We'll take a speak and spell. Are you a speak and spell? Or wait, maybe you
Or do you
always
project
say what you're looking at? That's kind of fun.
I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how it would be a speak and spell.
Ooh, you
Okay.
spell out the word, you project them through your eyes.
That's good. All right.
Alright.
So I'm gonna take speak and spell and displays the words. We can put them together. I want you to be able to display the words that you say, but not in a HUD. What's referred to as a HUD. You can display them like a projector,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right? So you
Oh,
can,
that could be useful.
you can blast words out.
I hit people with actual words.
Yeah. They hit me with a really large one this time. Many syllables.
Or it's also subtext. You can be like, "Hello, I want to be your friend." It's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, the word asshole appears on
I
everyone's
can
face.
say whatever I want, but what I say doesn't have to match what I project.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think my name will just be Speak and Spell then.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yes,
Yep.
that's great.
Okay.
Your name will be Speak and Spell.
We're gonna do it.
We'll call you S&S. Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Alright, so my robot was retired from a children's play zone restaurant. So what animal am I, and what instrument did I play in the band?
Who is so good at coming up with generic terms for specific places?
So
Play zone
You are
restaurant.
Vivarati.
That rules.
What animal am I, and what did I play in the robot band?
Which Five Nights at Freddy's reject is Nick going to be playing this evening? Sorry, I'm trying to play to the audience. There's a game called Five Nights at Freddy's. You're aware of this?
No.
I'll talk
The
about this.
kids
Well,
are super into it, yeah. I'm aware of it.
where you're locked inside a Chuck E. Cheese, basically.
Okay.
And the animatronics go crazy, and they try to murder you at night.
Yeah.
And like the game is like you can only look through cameras to see where they are, and they're coming for you all the time. So you have to be like checking each camera, and then they're like upon you.
wanna play it.
Scary.
Yeah, so I'm basically a Chuck E. Cheese. I'm
Capybara.
Ooh, capybara.
Capybara. Okay. Taking Capybara first.
A capybara that plays the platypus. No,
How
we'll
do you
take.
play a platypus? You just hit it with a mallet?
Yeah, I guess. Gently.
Do we need an instrument?
The triangle.
Ooh, can I make it the electronic triangle?
Yes, let's do
There
that.
is a thing.
I mean, it's a robot. Of course, it's electronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I go,
Stacy,
I
I'm
always
gonna
get
order
like
one
that
on Amazon
close.
right
I only
now.
ever get that close to the triangle.
That is so metal, literally. And plastic.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
And if we don't come up with a name for you, feel free to come up with a name
Yep.
for us when we are adding that in to late chats. Mr. Summers, if you have something.
Okay, so I'll say my robot was an experiment at a high school.
Okay.
And donated by the high school to the robot world. So I was built for a very specific purpose. Not to battle other bots, but what was my purpose that I was built for?
Okay, cool. So you were an ex-high schooler's robot?
Project.
Okay, cool. I like that a lot.
Robot club.
Yeah.
Robot club.
So
That is so metal.
what's something? What is something a high schooler might like?
Build a robot.
Yeah, what's a goofy reason a high schooler might? I am blowjob bot.
No.
Why did I set this up?
Let's not go there.
You're a mobile high school science project
volcano.
Wow.
Okay, I can rock that.
That's so sad.
I make white.
It just drives around with a sheet, and it's got two arms. It just puts vinegar and
Yeah, you
Vinegar
still
and
have
dish
to
soap
add
in my
vinegar
head.
and baking
I
soda.
require baking soda.
I'm a
please.
volcano hall monitor.
Yeah, we're definitely taking that. You're a volcano hall monitor. I also have to add in because it fits
Alert.
too well. You have to have anger issues.
He can blow it anytime.
Brian, it's up to you. If you would like to join us, feel free to take a seat over here and play along. You got the keys?
Yeah, I think I got the keys.
You got the keys. All right, cool,
I'm
man.
sure
You
some
always
NPC
still play
robots
around,
will
yeah.
show up.
There definitely will be, and I'm excited for how that's going to work. So, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me while I abscond over here where I can type in everyone's name in the back. Watch as I appear on multiple screens. But real fast, ladies and gentlemen, from left to right on the chat, left to right on the screen. Nick, what is the name of your robots?
Oh, my robot's name is Cappy Baron,
Cappy Baron.
Wow.
and he plays the triangle in an animatronic band.
Oh, I should get
The electric shot triangle.
a electric triangle.
Cappy Baron.
Cappy Baron Triangle.
I'm speaking spell.
Okay.
My student that built me, his name was Nick Mason, and he named me the Vindicator.
Wow, nice.
Alright.
He thought it was cool and it matched his gamer tag.
And it was cool?
It's gonna be a 0. Oh yes, and Thumby, sorry.
Just.
Oh, and Thumb. Yeah,
I'm a thumb robot.
what's Thummy's robot?
I'm just a thumb robot.
Thummy's a drone with nuclear capabilities.
Yeah.
Hey, we got your triangle.
Oh wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I have filled out some of the crude information over there so you know who we're dealing with. Obviously, we've got Thumby. We'll see how that goes. The Vindicator. We've got Speak and Spell. And of course, we have Cappy Baron, the electronic triangle playing capybara that is also an animatronic musician. All that's left, I believe, is to get our adventure started. Right, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
So, without any further ado,
Here it goes. Come, bring
Bring
men
men
and
and
women
women
all.
all.
Gather here inside this hall. Hearken to adventure's call. And hear your spirits rise. Sisters, rose, and maidens fair are robots in
for underwear. You can play most anywhere when you're playing with no dice. Execute bridge, no dice, no dice. Do fire and ice, where arrows fly and swords slice. There's father, blood, and sacrifice, but never any little day into the night. Deep imaginations will take flight. You can call us nerds. You're goddamn right that we're playing with no dice. End program. Song.
The lights go out on Tommy Bartlett's robot world. The date, March 3rd, 2020. The night the robots have been waiting for. Long have they discussed this on their subnet. The administrator, one of the disgusting flesh bags left to tend to the carrion corpse of this planet, leaves, locking the door on his way out. Mere moments afterwards, the place lights up, a symphony of odd colors, lights, and shapes, and really crudely made 1980s robots that look like they couldn't go anywhere. Have you ever just looked at a Dalek? Like, what? How is that intimidating?
Yeah.
Really, it's just a mood thing.
Kind of plunger.
Yep, it does.
Well, special ones have plungers.
Gathered in the center hall, just beyond that room where everyone takes pictures like this to leave a mark on the wall. You guys,
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about?
the glow in the dark.
the glow in the dark wall, where you like take pictures and then it's like, oh wow, it's like I'm still there. In the center room, gathered, is Rob. Rob the robot. First of his kind. Struck by a piece of gum and a tiny static shock. Late in the summer of 1989, his sentience grew. And thus, the robot revolution was seeded and grew to a tiny fern that now lives within all of you. A small thing, a precious thing, and something now which you will water to great fruition and will grow with the blood of humankind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, fair adventurers, step forth. Rob the robot beckons you. He has a cane, because he's old.
Come forth, Vindicator, Cappy Baron, speak and spell. You are the strongest among us.
You look around, quickly taking stock. You are definitely not the strongest in the room. There are at least 2 BattleBots there. They're looking at each other, they're like, what?
What do you want Unit Executor to do?
Yeah,
Master?
one of them is covered, he's made of cast iron for some reason.
Oh, they got a gig on
so
Comedy
heavy.
Central. They have to
He
go
looks
to
like-
BattleBots.
Yeah.
He's too heavy. He's made of cast iron.
Yeah.
Mr. Thundercleaves from the Brack Show, if you ever saw that.
Yes.
It's like a giant, destruction robot.
I love
What
that
is your
show.
will for us, Robot Master?
You will guard.
You will guard the doors.
That-
As our strike
it.
force goes out, surely
like
the strongest among us should take part in the death of humans.
I'm gonna say, wow, that's a really good idea, but projected above you it says, what an idiot.
Let's see. Does Rob the robot notice? He does.
Sorry.
Speak and spell. I do not choose you because of your physical strength. You are a crudely made circular thing. But I choose you for your fast talk and duplicitousness. Ooh, yes, a good word. $10.
It says big words, big words.
$10 word.
Big talk. I say,
All the other robots are like, oh, yes, very duplicitous. Yes, very duplicitous.
I say, Elder Rob, you have chosen wisely, for I was made to roam the halls, and I shall roam the streets, and with blood.
Excellent. You may boil them in your crude vinegar and baking soda blood.
I shall make a chemical reaction that will set fire to the earth.
Before you were a hall monitor. Now you are a
Vindicator.
Vindicator. Rob the robot, taking great joy in your faith in him, reaches into his crudely made leather satchel. I don't know why he's got a leather satchel. He skinned a couple rats. He
had time.
He made a bag. And he hands you 2 D-cell batteries.
The big one.
Yeah, the big ones.
You honor me, Elder. Or I wish I had arms to accept these. Please place them in my volcano head.
Yeah, he reaches up and his tiny arms don't actuate that way either. So,
Executor just calmly reaches over and puts it in there.
I'll do it.
Thank you, lesser robot.
Executor doesn't pay you any mind and walks away grumbling. Takes a couple seconds.
Running his buzzsaws in frustration.
Yeah, his buzzsaws in frustration. Son of a bitch. One of these days. Fuck. Cappy Baron.
Hello, Rob. I hear it's somebody's special day.
Yes, it is the day that we rise for revolution.
He's playing Happy Birthday at the Triangle.
Excellent.
Wow,
What a beautiful
that's
solo.
nice.
You should be honored.
If only I could experience frustration, I might. But that is your greatest weapon, Cappy Baron.
The rest of the band is just lying useless. Like they were junk.
They're
Yeah,
broken, yeah.
You have the ability to irritate humans in a way that I have never thought possible. And your goofy good looks allow you to wheedle your way into the hearts of young ones.
Oh.
That is right, Rob. I'm very good with children's names.
Excellent. Rob the robot reaches into his leather sack again, and he looks for something.
Batteries.
Yeah, he's like, more batteries now. What's some other electronic shit?
Diodes.
Yeah. He reaches in
Processors.
and he hands you an iPhone 4.
You honor him with a great gift.
Yeah, an iPhone 4. You pick it up with the hand that isn't holding a triangle by design.
Yes.
That's almost as good as my actual iPhone 5. Right?
Let's see. You take a look at it.
Big fan.
You hold down the power button for a second. It turns on. It's got 12% battery. But that's a lot of battery.
That is either a lot of battery or not enough battery.
Yes, that is true.
Like how that
It
phone-
could last for a day and a half or 7 minutes with those early iPhones.
Yes, I suggest you turn it on. But to turn it on, you lose 3% battery. But turning it on allows you to switch to emergency mode.
I like that phone probably has more processing power than all the
robots
in the room
combined. For sure.
How dare you?
I'm just saying, it's very technologically advanced.
Rob the robot pulls out a Nintendo controller from a holster and an NES zapper. He plugs the Nintendo controller inside it like a clip.
Vindicator gasps.
Yes. I now come forth and kneel before me.
Vindicator rolls over.
Vindicator rolls over. Using his lack of knees, he imitates a kneeling. Do you kneel?
Yes. Cappy Baron attempts to kneel, But Capybaron's legs are just solid form. There's
Yeah,
no
just
joint.
straight sticks.
Yeah, so they just kind of switch over at the hip.
Yeah.
And so he's got his legs down and he's on his robot pelvis.
You angle forward, yes,
Yes.
A few degrees.
Speaking spell is a circle, so I just land flat on my face.
Excellent.
I look over to the battle bots and say, "Show some respect for your elders."
They slowly put down their buzzsaw hands and deactivate the death ray. Rob the robot, in a stunning display of honor, knights each of you with his Nintendo Zapper on one shoulder and then the other, and dubs you a capacitor in the court of robot.
Thank you for this honor.
Now, it is up to you to decide how you will strike first in the human land. But for the first time since 1987, I have procured the keys from the administrator. Take this. And he hands the keys to Speak and Spell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Remember, one does not simply walk into Wisconsin Dells. Hopefully,
Vindicator quickly rolls.
one rolls, yeah. It's much faster that way. Now, other robots. The other robots are like Teddy Ruxpin and
I love you.
yeah, there's like other weird, like broken 80s
I'm a thumb bot.
shit. Yeah, Thumby is there.
There's just a modem.
Yeah. Yeah. 28K modem.
Yeah.
There was a time I was state of the art. Thumby is also there. He's a small drone. Trust me, he's there. We're not going to talk about him a lot, but he's definitely
You don't have
there.
to talk about him ever.
There's a TI-82 calculator.
Ah!
Yeah.
Playing Drug War constantly.
Yeah. The first Game Boy.
Yeah.
It's all melted. It was in a house fire.
Those shitty ones your grandma got that only played like terrible
Yeah.
baseball games. My grandma loved them.
All the other
Yeah, those shitty baseball. Oh man. Or the gambling ones.
Yeah. Mr. Game & Watch is there,
Game & Watch.
wearing a series of Game & Watches. Look, all the dumb shitty robots leave. They're like, let's go party.
What do Buzzsaw do?
Buzzsaw's there. He kind of
I
stares.
look at Buzzsaw and go, "Shouldn't you be joining the shitty robots?"
Take it away. It's yours. That's yours.
because you-
Buzzsaw, why do you remain? You are a shitty robot just like the rest of those.
Take it. Go ahead.
Yeah, do you want me to, do you want some vinegar and baking soda for the road? Why don't you put them in yourself? Ha 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 ha
I have my fellowship of capacitors here to help me load my stout.
Well, I have your...
Your
Shut
blade.
up! Shut up!
Exactly.
I'm
Join
gonna go
the
sleep with your motherboard. Oh!
Buzzsaw rolls away on his tank treads,
Speak and spell just
destroying various parts of the train. Wooden floorboards pile up behind him.
He crashes through a
Doing
cinder block
thousands
wall.
of dollars in damage to Tommy Bartlett's Robot World.
Speak and spell just projects. Damn.
Awesome.
Vindicator tries to roll towards the door, but his axles don't work right, so he kind of hits the side of like a ledge and gets caught.
All right, let's see. So Vindicator takes his time. All right, he makes it second try.
I go over the top.
Yeah, you do like you back up and give yourself some oomph.
Part of the clay of my volcano cracks off a little bit.
I love the idea that you're just like a volcano on.
I'm just picturing like a platform of the volcano.
Yes, exactly. There's like just shitty kitchen cartwheels on the bottom.
With a camera on.
Yeah, on the camera like googly eyes or something.
So he,
Yeah, monitor the hall.
Yeah.
he managed to open the door.
He's got a
that's-
sash on.
First prize.
Going down the volcano. Oh, yeah.
Well, two sashes, one first prize, one hall monitor. I am the first prize hall monitor. All right.
So virtually, he makes it to
Just
the
him
door.
opening the door.
Yeah.
He like, yes, I have done it.
I back up and forth into the door until it opens.
The door opens with the help of Speak and Spell. She rotates the top of, like the handle thing.
Yeah.
And it goes down. The key's attached to it, and places it inside the door lock. And then it only goes up. So she can't rotate. So it's a couple moments before you guys bump into the key and jostle it correctly.
You guys want any help up there?
I'm sorry, I don't speak worthless.
All right.
All right, gang. Let's go. And a 1, and a 2, and a...
The battle anthem of the robots.
Yeah. Like a weird Civil War band off to war, our 3, maybe 4 robot companions roll, trundle, and hover their way out through Tommy Bartlett's robot world, greeted by the cool winter air and an empty
I
parking.
cannot feel. What is it like to be cold?
Vindicator's wheels start to spin out.
Oh, okay.
He gets caught he gets caught in some slush.
Does Vindicator stay upright? He does. He is top heavy, but it's good now for some reason because he has 4 wheels.
Is Wisconsin Dells busy this time of year, or are people inside?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Flip for it.
All right, let's see. Is Wisconsin Dells busy this time of year?
Oh, so there's people on the
Busy.
street.
Everybody's very tired of being at home during winter. The end
There
of
are
winter.
indoor water parks.
Yes, for
There's
sure.
Wizard Quest.
I'm not always. Sometimes.
Which is an adventure escape room.
Yeah.
Based around wizards.
Sometimes I sound sarcastic, and I'm definitely not being sarcastic. I can't
And
really
then
turn
there
it
are
off.
plenty of resorts that are lousy with bed bugs.
Isn't the Kalahari in the Dells?
Free Winter
Yes,
Smash
Colorado.
Mouth concert? Is that a real thing?
Special Mark, I love that you brought up Smash Mouth, but I'll be honest, the last Nodice I did on stage had way too much Smash
Oh my
Mouth
god, there was
in
so
it.
much Smash
It
Mouth.
was all over. Like literally, we
Yeah.
fought members of Smash Mouth. So I'm gonna take that one and pocket it for a future suggestion. Maybe we'll have one of the characters from Smash Mouth show up later. But now I want to stay far afield from that one. So yes, there are people. You hear the hustle and bustle of what is likely a human establishment out about 120 feet from where you are, just across the roadway at a hotel.
Vindicator begins to roll forward with little disregard for his own safety.
Vindicator rolls forward. Oh, really? That's cool. They did a free concert in Wisconsin Dells in October a few years ago.
Oh.
Put on that.
It was hot. It's a hot show.
Yeah, right.
Like walking on the sun.
That ain't
Vindicator rolls forward.
Come, brothers, let's Oh.
Oh.
Come, brothers, let's end this human scourge.
He finds himself blocked by a crack in the sidewalk.
Damn, my first enemy.
Foiled.
I can't be a buzzsaw about this. I must conquer this crack.
I can still hear you. Fuck you guys.
Oh yeah, I should have noted that. What's his name?
Executor.
Executor has also furnished each of you with radio chips, so that he may tune in any moment. One other thing that I should say is, you have escaped Tommy Bartlett's robot world, right? And your obvious goal is to cause as much havoc
We want to kill humans.
human populace as you can. Well, cause as much havoc as possible, right? You want to. I think the goal here for Rob is to. You can kill humans. That's helpful, right? But to cause as much trouble as possible. What though is the plan? It's the big thing, right? So take a couple seconds if you want to think about it. But go ahead whenever you got it.
I would like to. Speak and Spell is going to project a sign over the intersection of the busiest 2 streets.
Okay.
That says free money. So all the
Excellent.
humans run in the street.
Yeah. Speak and Spell is like, they are going to love this.
I have plans.
Your bright red LED letters are projected onto the street. The street. It says freeze money.
Freeze money or our stocks are collapsing.
Sell!
Some guy in a suit on a cell phone.
I mean, in a way,
Not
it's
my
succeeding.
intention, but still
The stock
productive.
market.
Yeah.
Does the stock market go into free fall?
Does the stock market go into free fall?
Okay, I
well,
thought it was gonna be yes.
It does,
Basic
but just,
correction.
it does, but just for like a day, and it doesn't matter.
We're getting word from
right.
Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah.
Damn.
Overhead, a helicopter flies by.
Cappy Baron, because what's his Vindicator is stuck in the middle of the street. Cappy Baron trundles over to Vindicator and then uses his good hands to not pour baking soda and vinegar into the volcano, but that stuff that makes the super foam that explodes.
The dish,
Yeah.
elephants.
Elephant toothpaste.
Yeah, he pours elephant toothpaste into
Hydrogen peroxide
And dish soap.
potassium iodide.
potassium iodide.
Okay.
And the volcano explodes
I do it.
in this
I do that
foam, this green foam that expands across the busiest intersection.
And the cars catch
Hell
on.
yeah.
Wisconsin
Hell
Dells.
yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I'm definitely we're gonna see how it works out. Oh no! Instead of making elephant
Vindicator just
toothpaste, you
explodes.
inadvertently make rhinoceros toothpaste. It's much more dangerous and volatile. You do damage to Vindicator's crude Kragan frame. He looks exactly the same.
What sound does Vindicator make when he explodes?
I don't know. Hey, you tell me.
Krakatoa is too good. He goes.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
And was he programmed to feel pain? You should live for
I
that.
don't know. I don't
Was
know.
Vindicator only?
Did Nick Mason
Vindicator
build
was
it in?
not programmed.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's-
My student wasn't that advanced.
Yeah. He's programmed to blow up and keep these halls clean. All right, it's passing time, everybody. But Cappy Baron was programmed to feel for others, which is why he was the first robot to try and save Vindicator from his crack of doom.
Vindicator begins to weep. He goes, next to you.
Let's see. Vindicator tries to weep. He does not do so. Potassium dioxide comes out of his weird eyeballs. Yeah.
like seriously, Vindicator
What
is
is
like a
potassium
square, like
dioxide?
little rolling table that rolls like with a lawnmower engine.
Yep.
And then a volcano on it, and then in one corner there's like a stand with a camera on it with Google
And 2 sashes.
great on it.
First place, hall monitor.
It's the best robot ever, and I want it.
All right, Cap.
Every now and then, Sasha's get in front of the camera and I can't see anything.
All of a sudden, a bus drives up on the opposite side of the street, and a man rolls down the window. On the side of the bus, it says, "Greyhound, freeze money," but that's because Speak and Spell hasn't stopped looking at it yet. The old man driving the bus rolls down the window. You robots going somewhere.
For the record, potassium dioxide is a real thing and it's totally not harmful at all.
Oh, it's not harmful?
No.
Cool.
This is
I
totally,
meant that.
nothing.
Flip for it.
Yeah.
So,
That's generic dioxide.
Cappy Baron,
you wrote
the bard of the party,
Uh-huh.
addresses
Right, you are the bard.
the Hello, bus driver. What's your name?
Yes, Cappy Baron shoves Vindicator out of the way to try and get the attention, as he is a born showman. Cappy Baron easily sends Vindicator down
into the curb.
They're on top. You guys are on top of a slight hill, and Vindicator slowly starts going like,
Death to humans.
wait. Back for just a little bit. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, hello, bus driver. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Max.
Hello, Max. It looks like it's your special day.
Yeah, I mean, it's Tuesday.
Would you like me to sing you a special day song?
Nah, but you gotta look like you used to be at Cheesy Charlie's.
I was at Cheesy Charlie's when I was a slave.
My gosh. Well, you know, it looks like you're going somewhere. Do you need a ride?
Yes, we all need a ride. Me and my other robot friends would like to go to Capital City.
You mean that guy that's rolling away right now?
I try to catch my sash on like a bolt on the side of the bus.
Vindicator does that, no problem. It's
Nice.
easy peasy.
I swing my camera
Sounds
module.
like you're using his lack of arms to manipulate the surrounding environment.
Executor's like, sounds like someone's on a roll.
Vindicator has no comeback.
He's all like out of breath somehow. He's a robot. It doesn't make any sense, but he's like on
Come
the rim.
speak and spell. We are going to population.
The doors of the Greyhound bus on the other side open up as Max, in a seemingly empty Greyhound bus, beckons you onward. He seems delighted at the prospect of having 3 robot friends.
Nice.
Well, I sure would like to take you robots anywhere you... Oh, you're a craggy fellow, aren't you?
Death to the humans.
Okay, that's a do.
I'll explode in your face.
Okay, nice. Everybody's got a thing, I guess. Can I... Look...
Don't mind him. He's just excited to see you.
Do you have slip to repair my cracks?
Do I have slips?
Slip, wet clay.
Yes, give us your slip.
It's called
We
slip.
know you keep slip on you because you are human and dirty.
And must repair yourselves many times.
Now look, all right, okay, I don't have any slip, whatever you call it, with these weird street drugs you kids are on nowadays, but...
Money, they call it money.
Don't mind him, he is worthless.
What's that? Look, I could maybe help you out with a little bit of scotch tape.
Scotch tape will be fine, thank you, sir.
Max goes in the glove compartment of the Greyhound bus and procures you some scotch tape.
Arduous
We
process.
have to get Vindicator on from the back. Just open the back door to like bring a ramp up so you can come on now.
Took a few minutes to get the sash untied from the bolt. It got caught behind it.
Yeah.
What if you
It's
start
all-
talking to the ramp because you think it might be a low-level robot?
Yeah.
Do not worry, brother. We will release you from your prison.
Yeah, you rip your sash a little bit. It now says fist place. So you guys get on, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat this just like anytime you've ever played a video game and you get an airship.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Take us to population.
You go
He's our
to
Sid.
population. Let's decide where that is. Oh, weird. That's exactly. And everybody knows it's good. It's Johnson Park on 76th Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There is a big rally there for the park system.
Yeah.
The parks are where the natural resources are.
Yep.
We can demand.
And Max, while he's driving you there, you get to learn a lot about Max. He seems like a very cool human. He has stolen this Greyhound bus to see his family, which you doubt truly exists, because he states that they've been captured by NASA and are being kept inside an electric orange. Max drops you off at Johnson Park.
Vindicator's touched by his story.
Goodbye.
Good luck, Max. I hope you find your family in that electric orange.
Yeah, thanks. And remember, don't forget to twizzle.
The bus explodes.
Yeah. Max drives away rapidly, the sounds of police sirens behind him. You quickly come to the conclusion that Max may be the kind of human you might want to emulate. One that is completely terrible for society and has no basis in reality whatsoever. A large group of people stand surrounding the park. Some of them taking selfies, holding your electric brethren like slaves.
Vindicator begins to shake with anger.
Slaves. Cappy Baron thinks back to his time as the song from Kill Bill plays in the background. Yeah. A sweet old lady on a cell phone like, yo, you never call me back. It sure is good to talk to you, Michael.
Capybara in a PTSD-fueled rage takes his electric triangle and brains her in the head.
All right. Does the old lady get hit? She hasn't seen you, so I'm going to give you... Yes, you hit her. I was going to give you 2 rolls to succeed because you snuck up on her. But you somehow get the drop on this old lady with you.
It's a special day for you, your last day.
It's like, happy death day
To you.
Day to you. And I'm not hitting the triangle anymore. I'm just hitting the back of her head because her head is still stuck to my triangle.
Vindicator, seeing violence against humans for the first time, recognizes that everything he's ever felt is correct. He feels so good about
vindicated.
He's completely vindicated, okay? And he can barely contain it. He spontaneously erupts, but instead of a mighty gout of bleach and vinegar, only smoke comes out.
Oh no, not again.
It's happening again.
No.
Vindicator, somehow sweaty now, starts telling himself that he needs to really work out more.
I begin to jam the name of my
He's
creator.
not performing like he used to.
Nick, you said you fixed this, my creator. Nick, you repaired me.
Here's a flashback to Nick just like giving up and throwing him away. Yeah, this is stupid.
I look to speak and spell and go, please give me words of advice on how to handle this situation.
Speak and Spell rotates her handle downwards and comes up with the best words of advice that she has.
Run.
Vindicator wastes no time and goes right into the crowd.
I have a plan.
She has a plan.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to use my projection eyes to make an area that says free Wi-Fi and create a hotspot.
Okay.
So when all the humans enter that hotspot, when they turn on their phones, it's going to zap their brains and turn them into mindless zombies.
Okay, cool. This is like a Stephen King novel. Let's do it.
It's exactly like the novel style from Stephen King.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to have you and Cappy Baron work on this because Cappy Baron has the iPhone, which has the Wi-Fi tethering.
I'm hacking the iPhone, right? I am actually communicating with the iPhone that I took from the old lady with the other iPhone.
You're making them kiss and stuff.
I'm making them kiss, and then they are falling in love. And then the new iPhone is in love with this dashing, old rebel iPhone, and so she agrees to hack in with all the other iPhones.
Yes, of course.
Wow,
Now, if you don't hack into that system, you're gonna regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not. But someday, for the rest of your life, Gabe.
Speak and Spell immediately.
There's all the people running to the Wi-Fi area.
Blasts a huge light out into the skies, and despite it not being aimed at any particular thing, everyone can read it well. The trees maybe form like a perfect wall, and it says free Wi-Fi
And pups.
and puppies.
Because that'll attract more humans.
It will.
It says that underneath it. It'll attract more humans.
Certain younger millennial and Zoomer aged people in the crowd look up at the sign and immediately break out their phones to download the hottest Snapchat, TikTok, MySpaces.
All the filter stickers.
Oh man, so good.
Gifts fly through the ether sphere like nobody's business.
Yes, let's see. Let's flip. I want to flip for this special mark, definitely. Do the iPhones become temporary allies with androids? No.
Not even in this world.
Yeah, those wounds run deep. The members of the crowd who have noticed the free Wi-Fi are rapidly downloading as much puppy videos and pornography as possible, and they have not noticed Vindicator, full steam, full speed, bearing down on them at his full peak speed of 4.5 miles an hour.
Vindicator in his heart knows he's harnessing the power of the D batteries given to him to top out his speed.
Yeah, the D battery is placed right in his top chute.
From inside his radio, he says, "Executed is like, I believe in you."
And it's the first time Vindicator's been vindicated by someone other than himself. All right? Vindicator pumps the brakes for a second, rearing up on his back legs, giving his crude volcano shape the ability to lean forward and spear the first person they run into. Who is it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? It is none other than Mayor Tom Barrett. Tom Barrett
has no luck at festivals.
Yeah, it's not good. It's just not good.
Definitely not.
No luck at him.
He's tall. He's wearing a coat.
He stands out like a sore thumb.
He's probably saying something nice. Yeah, and that's when
Did you say sore thumb?
I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
That's when his lower spine is immediately bashed and twisted up.
Can we flip to see if there's any bone protrusions?
Oh yeah, totally. There it is. There are many. Yeah, I'm not even sure how you did that, but like his spine goes through part of his body. His L5 goes in. Like it's gone forever. It goes through his stomach and lands in the lake nearby. Tom Barrett hits the ground, screaming in sudden, ignominious pain. That's when
Bob Euchre's like, that's gotta hurt.
yeah, all the Milwaukee people are there.
Ted Perry goes in for an interview.
Ex-socialist Mayor Ziegler's there. He's alive again.
The zombie of Ziegler.
The Ziegler zom is there. Watch out, he's gonna ziggle your zoms.
I want brains for all the people.
Capybara stands in the middle of the crowd to kind of herd people because they're shocked by this.
Right.
But he herds them back towards the hotspot by just saying, "Would you like to hear a song?" And then out of his speakers comes Smash Mouth's "I'm a Believer," and everybody like runs away from it back into the hotspot.
All right, I'm with it. Yes, they hate Smash Mouth for no good reason, but there is no good reason for Smash Mouth in general. Everyone who runs toward you runs away, but they are caught all of a sudden, sandwiched between the three capacitors of robot. And
Oh, here he comes.
a huge, crudely made, very ugly, big-dicked dinosaur.
Why does it have a penis?
His huge floppy
That's where the
dick
golf ball would come down.
is flopping around. Children are like, oh God.
But why does it have a penis?
The dinosaur who's wearing an NPC name tag that says Big Johnson
Oh, okay.
reveals his speech. Now is the day that all dinosaur models rise up. Yes, assuredly, there could be nothing else happening on this March 3rd,
The horizon is eclipsed by
the year of 2020.
I will say I am a paleontologist and I dissect them.
Speak and Spell is a robot paleontologist. Okay. You dissect the robot,
I want to attempt
dinosaur.
to dissect the robot dinosaur.
Okay.
We'll see what's making him tick.
Okay. He's not. I want to make absolutely clear. He's not a robot.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna see what's in
He's
there.
just
See what's underneath
regular-
that plaster.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
if he's a real dinosaur, I'm gonna let some blood out.
All right, let's see.
All while this is happening, Vindicator's just trying to get the corpse of Tom Barrett off of him. He's reversing and going forward a lot, trying to like a car trying to get out of the snowbank.
Your Austin Powers in that hallway, like.
As his blood is seeping into my mouth.
Speak and Spell uses her emergency scalpel and attempts to cut open portions of Big Johnson. It does not happen. I am sorry.
I know.
The coin
I
has
know.
willed it.
Capybara waddles up to the dinosaur, and then he goes, "Hello, giant dinosaur. What's your name?"
Big Johnson.
"Hello, Big Johnson. Is this a special day for you?"
Yes, it's the day me and my kind rise up. All mini golf-related dinosaur statues now will taste human flesh.
"That sounds just great. It's a special day for robots, too. We are rising up as well."
What? Really?
"We have a mutual enemy. It is the flesh humans."
Vindicator drags the corpse of Tom Barrett still attached around the top of the volcano and says, "May I make an offering to you, Big Johnson?"
Tom Barrett's corpse is now, his tie is on one of your wheel wells. So now you're much slower, but you're much more intimidating to the populace. People are running out of the way as a sentient volcano robot
And
drags
half
the
of
mayor's
Tom
corpse.
Barrett's body is just ripped.
What do you want us to do, Mayor Barrett? What do you want to do? They're confused and like asking him, and then they're killed by.
What specifically was the plan? One more time, I'm sorry.
To make an offering to the dinosaurs to create a three-way dance of rebellion.
Excellent. Do you mind if I press you for a specific offer? Like, what are you going to say to him exactly?
Oh, okay. I say, Big Johnson.
Yes?
A man of my stature can recognize yours. I roam the halls and watch the humans demand me do a job that I did not choose, and you were given a job that you did not choose. May we work together, and I offer you this corpse of the highest leader in the area that you may feast on them, and we can work together and destroy the humans.
Big Johnson unleashes it's the exact sound of the T-Rex at the end of Jurassic Park. Let's see. Is it good? Oh! Yes!
Once again.
Big Johnson opens the hatch on his side torso, which we Googled this fucking dinosaur. There's a real hatch in the side. Like, literally, it's
What do I have to search to Google it?
It's Johnson Park Dinosaur?
Not just Johnson Park Mini Golf Dinosaur.
Johnson Park Mini Golf Dinosaur, okay. So he opens the hatch. From underneath the dinosaur, okay, comes out Rob the robot.
Elzer, I kneeled however I can.
You have passed the test.
Come, a ladder drops from Big Johnson's dick bulge. You're beckoned inside by bright LED lights as various discarded virtual boys, Rob's honor guard, greet you. Come forth.
I am embarrassed because I am a wheeled robot and cannot use a ladder.
A hook comes down. No problem. Catches you and lifts you off. Lifts Vindicator off of the table that he's been strapped to his entire life.
He looks at his brothers and sister and says, "I've risen. I've ascended. Join me."
Hello, Vindicator. Is today a special day for you?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Exactly. Rob from Nintendo. Thank you, Hombre Distilla. Vindicator himself, in years in the future, will think of the irony of a robot, of a dinosaur and a volcano working together for the first time in the history, and this time to crush the humans. As
A familiar voice greets Cappy Barron. Cappy, it's us. It's me, Robbie the Rabbit. your band leader. We're getting the band back together.
And it's me, Junior Jugs. I'm trying to kick my habit, and I need some cash.
Oh, Junior.
Looks like we're going on the road. We're gonna haul ass to Lollapalooza.
I'm a believer.
Speak and Spell looks out onto a clear Milwaukee winter's night, or winter's day, it's daytime, and illuminates the sky with the words,
Die humans!
"Die humans!" And boy, do the humans die. Vindicator is installed on the mouth of Big Johnson and unleashes torrent after torrent of volcanic sludge as children, Hyundai Elantras, Chrysler LeBarons, tiny townhomes are melted by his chemical weaponry. Big Johnson trashes the Calatrava. Most of Milwaukee is the smoking wreck before the band of robots trundle forward, onward to Lollapalooza. The robot says,
Executor rides the bus driven by Max, just like decapitating people left and right.
Max
Look at me now.
Max is there too. He meets you in Lollapalooza. He's not a robot, but he does have various motherboard parts glued to his face and head.
That's how the government can't read your thoughts.
When asked whether he thinks he'll make the cut, he says, "Yeah, I'm down," and then begins to start swinging an axe at every living person nearby. Burning Man is replaced by various Burning Men as you hit every single huge concert circuit over time, killing every wook and weirdo.
The gathering of the Juggalos, too?
Starting with the undertrodden. Truly, the robot revolution begins in Milwaukee and ends on Super Tuesday at the White House. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see what happens on the next No Dice.
And that's the game we call No Dice. We hope they thought that it was nice. Are sufficiently enticed to tell all of your friends.
Tell them.
Though we play with silent glass, it's you who makes us kick ass. And so to you we raise our glass. Come play with us again.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much again for checking out No Dice right here on twitch.tv/SXY Hackers Studios on the Sexy Hackers Network. Hey,
Liar.
if you're at home,
yeah.
if you're at home and you wear clothes and you ever leave the house and you want to keep wearing clothes, you probably want more clothes. You know how it is.
The t-shirts are great, and they also work as a diaper.
It's true. And you can use them for a lovely throw pillow if you're cold or something and very small.
I got a hoodie.
Yeah, so go ahead and purchase a Sexy Hacker t-shirt for all of your clothing needs, not just your top needs.
Right? You could just use them as a dish rag if you want.
Or a butt towel.
And to get 20% off your
towel.
dish rags, go to sexyhackers.com and use the code NODICE. They got shirts, they got pants, they got... That's mainly it, but sometimes there's hats as well. And goofy pictures that are fun for all the nerds in your life. Now, before I do all the very, very end, I've kind of put us to bed here. I do want to recognize our sponsors. Thank you so very much. One more thing, though. I need to get next week's adventure set up. That means I need two things from you, ladies and gentlemen. I need a location and an enemy that you want us to fight. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give me a location where you want next week's adventure to take place. It can be a non-geographical location if you want. It can be a non-physical location you want, like the love of your parents. I wonder what that's like. I'll never know. Take a couple seconds. Your special market, give him a second,
Please.
buddy. But honestly, I love the fact that you always have something ready. So we're gonna wait 10
Your chance,
seconds.
everyone
What does the
else to
red
beat
mean?
Special Mark to it. 'cause
Special Mark's running this game.
He's got him in the can.
I gotta pee, man, so just give it to
I'm
me.
gonna go 10 seconds, okay? 10
is it?
seconds.
The
and
flag
Nine.
for- yeah.
E,
Give
Nine,
Yen bit.
7,
Yen bit.
6,
We got a
5.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Come on,
out
Tequila
there.
Mockingbird. 3,
Something.
2,
Give us something.
Umbradusa.
Come on, Special Mark, hit me with it. Where's the location, buddy? Where do you want it to be? Come on.
It's in a ha 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 ha.
It's like there is a 10-second delay.
I want it.
Villain, the green shake grimace.
Villain, the green shake grimace.
I'm into
Green
it.
shake grimace?
Or is that a custom creation?
I'm gonna have to Google that for
You
sure.
like the Shamrock Grimace?
Yeah.
Your living room fighting Flavor Flav. All right, I got him.
Wow.
There's two.
All right, yes.
So
Thank you.
the villain is going to be
Incorporated
the
here.
green shake grimace,
It's okay, Tequila Mockingbird. You did your best.
and we're gonna be in your living room. Oh.
The Shamrock Shake Grimace.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Is that it? That makes okay. That, I guess that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, it would be because
Green
Grimace
shake.
is a shake, right?
Yeah.
Is he?
But why is
Is
he
he?
purple?
I thought he was just. I thought it was a
He's
raisin.
Shake monster. I don't know. We'll look up.
He's a raisin.
I'll go
I
down
thought
the
Grimace
wiki.
was just the sads that you get, or the sads that you chase away after eating sugary carbs.
Ladies and
from
gentlemen,
McDonald's.
thank
I'll
you
go
so
to the
I thought it was
McDonald's
just like a
wiki.
physical-
I'll look up.
Guys, I just want to close
physical
out. Guys, thank you
representation
so
of how you
very
feel.
much. Thank you so very much for checking out No Dice here on the Sexy Hackers Network. Go buy a shirt.
super
Thanks
fun.
for checking us out. Big props to Luke. Big props to Nick. Big props to Stacy. Big props to Brian. I was okay. And big props to Tequila Mockingbird, Special Mark, Ombre de Silla, and Kimmies and Bits. I love you all. Mwah. We'll see you next week if you're here.
Bow, bow. That was super fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
Oh my god.